Hello, my name is Tenley Mellring, and I'm doing a PowerPoint presentation for my Business 339 class on the Zi Jing three-character classic. So to start things off, to explain what the Zi Jing is, it is a Chinese text written in the 13th century. It's believed to be written by Wang Yinglin, a well-known scholar, and it's similar to a poem and is made up of a series of three-character lines, which is why the text is also known as a three-character classic. The text is exactly 140 characters long, making it simple to memorize. What was the purpose of the San Zi Jing? So, one of the main purposes of it was to highlight all the important practices and beliefs of traditional Confucianism. So, Confucianism, this definition I found on yourdictionary.com, and I've found it to be the most simple explanation, is the ethical teachings formulated by Confucius and introduced into Chinese religion, emphasizing devotion to parents, family, and friends, cultivation of the mind, self-control, and just social activity. So this text was basically the main purpose was to highlight this type of teaching. And the history of the San Zi Jing, after being written in the 13th century, it became a required text for young Chinese children to memorize for centuries. It was practiced in China and Taiwan all the way to the late 1960s and possibly later. So this became like um, a mandatory book that was given to young Chinese children to learn not only the um, important teachings of Confucianism, but also it just became a main book for education for them to learn and practice. What are the general teachings of the Zan Zi Jing? So in this text, all 1,140 characters of it basically gives very simple um, explanations on the importance of education, family, and relationships. It also highlights basic teachings of Confucianism, which I mentioned before. It lists and updates all the dynasties throughout the years in China. So it gives a lot of Chinese history to these young children. Um, it also gives moral insight and even addresses basic mathematics in the in the teachings. Um, as far as we know, it is not used anymore for children to be um, using as a part of their early education. It's not mandatory, but some people still use it today. And it's a great way to um, learn just the basic teachings of what people what the Chinese valued in their culture at a young age for that they thought was important for the young to be learning as far as math all the way to moral values. And I used three sources in this PowerPoint, and my most of my information came from Yellow Book, or no, not Yellow Book, yellowbridge.com, which is this first source. And then another one came from the Motivational Mentalist online, and then my dictionary definition for Confucianism came from this source right here. Thank you for listening.